Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the TV series and movie Batman 1966 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Robin is work paired with Batman and has a trusting relationship with him. He deals with some organizational issues, doesn't shift responsibility to others, and is constantly improving, able to show perseverance and knows how to prioritize. The Catwoman has a romantic interest in Batman, but cannot be together with him because she doesn't want to part with the underworld. She can be aggressive when things don't go her way and is also not without cunning. The role is performed by Lee Merriweather. Batman is a man of poise, and you can tell only by the tone of his voice that he's annoyed. He's a man of action, especially when it comes to exterminating criminals. Knows how to keep his cool, played by Adam West, who died in 2017 of leukemia. The Joker has a somewhat unbalanced psyche, can laugh uncontrollably viciously, run around aimlessly, and pester others with his cruel tricks. Becomes delighted when he does an evil deed, played by Cesar Romero, who died in 1994 of a blood clot. The Penguin is confident in his actions, can be demanding, and doesn't intend to prove anything to anyone or convince anyone of his genius. Can be somewhat aristocratic, played by Burgess Meredith, who died in 1997 from melanoma and Alzheimer's disease. The Riddler is one of Batman's enemies with a sharp mind. He has a reclusive nature, lacks compassion, and is determined to drive Batman into a dead end with his puzzles, played by Frank Gorshin, who died in 2005 of lung cancer, emphysema, and pneumonia. Commissioner Gordon is not corrupt and strives to rid the city of criminals. He's intelligent, shrewd, and actively engaged with Batman. He has a strong commitment to justice, played by Neil Hamilton, who died of complications from asthma in 1984. Chief O'Hara is working with Gordon. He is used to hard work, has no patience for procrastination, and implicitly performs from his superiors. He finds it difficult to suppress his emotions, played by Stafford Rep, who died of a heart attack in 1974. Aunt Harriet Cooper is related to Robin. She is distinguished by her kindness and lacks self-interest. She loves to socialize with people, was hardworking and was always eager to learn new things, played by Madge Blake, who died of cardiac arrest in 1969. Commodore Schmidlap became one of those who suffered as a result of the attack of the United Underworld. He has a polite nature and sincerely worries about his subordinates. Likes to drink tea, played by Reginald Denny, who died of a stroke in 1967. Alfred is an employee and close associate of Batman, whose goals he fully supports. He is loyal, not prone to excessive talkativeness, unpretentious, and quite adept at mechanics and in shooting, played by Alan Napier. Vice Admiral Frank Schlichter is always happy to hear from Batman, whom he assists in any way he can, often plays board games and likes to whistle when looking for something. Not always attentive, played by Milton Frome, who died of a heart failure in 1989. Bluebird has an affiliation with the underworld. In particular, he supports the Catwoman. Sometimes forgets about the rules established by his leaders, for which sometimes they can hit him, played by Jill Perkins, who died in 1999 of natural causes. Morgan is an active supporter of the United Underworld, as is Quetch. He tends to show humility, patience, and attentiveness, which allows him to qualitatively perform the tasks assigned to him, played by Dick Crockett, who died of a heart attack in 1979. Wedge, together with Morgan, was a henchman of the United Underworld. He is not touchy and takes all scolding that comes his way calmly, but tries not to anger his superiors and promptly comply with any request they make. The role is performed by George Savaya. United Kingdom delegate is part of the United World and usually sits at the head of the table during meetings and announces the latest major changes. Strives to be the center of attention. Played by Maurice Dallimore, who died of Leydig cirrhosis in '73. Nightclub singer performed at the same venue that Batman and Catwoman visited, knows how to subtly feel the music, and when sings she doesn't notice the people around her. She emphasizes her strengths, played by Julie Gregg, who died in 2016 of cancer. Guinea Pig number 1 worked for Penguin, faithfully follows any instructions from the boss and allows to carry out absolutely any experiment on himself. Shows interest in everything unusual. Played by Eddie Heiss, who passed away after a long illness in 2015. Japanese delegate, due to his national and personal characteristics, has a not too loud voice, which others successfully use in their own interests, but he still doesn't give up and goes to his goal with the tenacity of the ball. Played by Teru Shimada. Israeli delegate deals with the resolution of political issues of the United World. He has an expressive nature, can concentrate only on one task, and doesn't notice what's going on around him. Played by Wolf Barzel, who died of a heart attack in 1969. Spanish delegate is one of the members of United World. He is ready to defend his position to the end, not inclined to concede to anyone, and aspires to be heard to the end, but not to concede either. Played by George J. Lewis. Rampant innuendo, George Caesar, can be quite cunning at times, curious, unpredictable, and willing to take risks to achieve its goals. Always wants to be aware of events that are happening around. He knows how to notice details and turn them to his advantage. West German delegate, unlike the Joker and his associates, adheres to a peaceful position, but it can be difficult for him to negotiate with representatives of other countries. He gets selfish, played by Ivan Tresault, who died in 1980 of a heart failure. Mr. Merrick is a staff writer for the Gotham City Times who interviewed Batman and Robin. He is picky, restless, shows curiosity, able to quickly select tricky questions for the interviewee. Played by Harry Lauter, who died of a heart failure in 1990. Batgirl is Batman's ally in the fight against crime. She is bold and mysterious with high moral character, always ready to help. She's proficient in hand-to-hand combat and weapons. The role was played by Ewan Craig, who died of breast cancer in 2015. King Tut is an opponent of Batman who considers himself the rightful but overthrown ruler of Gotham and wants to take possession of it. He is driven by a thirst for power and strength. Played by Victor Buono, who died of a heart attack in 1982. Egghead is a villain who considers himself the world's greatest criminal. He is obsessed with eggs, uses egg-shaped weapons, and jokes about eggs. He pays nothing and eats nothing but eggs. Played by Vincent Price, who died of lung cancer in 1993. Olga, Queen of the Cossacks, is an exiled villain, Egghead lover. She's very smart, uses men for her own purposes, likes to think about her plans and goals, and dreams of power. Played by Anne Baxter, who died of a ruptured cerebral aneurysm in 1985. The Queen of Diamonds is a wily and seductive villainess who considers diamonds to be a woman's best friend. She prefers to work in a team, carefully selecting an assistant for the next crime. She was played by Carolyn Johns, who died of colon cancer in 1983. Goon is the thug for the granddaughter of the Western Nighthawks and a loyal henchman of the Penguin. He is a strategist, carefully planning each attack and is a master of hand-to-hand combat. Played by Joe E. Tato, who died of Alzheimer's in 2022. Shane is the antagonist, considers himself a modern-day outlaw cowboy, and takes himself very seriously. He's not too smart and coward, and his plans are often ruined due to ill-conceived actions. Played by Cliff Robertson. Catwoman, Julie Newmar, is a criminal from Gotham City and a constant enemy of Batman and Robin, who has special flexibility and dexterity and incredible charm. She's attractive, but quick-tempered, very smart and sly. Most of her crimes are caused by greed. Louis Lilac is an enemy of Batman. He is a mad scientist specializing in botany and toxicology. He implements all his plans with the help of this knowledge. He has a charm and carries himself elegantly, played by Milton Berle, who died of colon cancer in 2002. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.